I have to talk about these claimed national championships that they had, especially the one that they claimed in 2004. Auburn. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Why are we living in the past? And I think it's so funny because there's so many teams, so many college teams that are just living in the past. But Auburn, you were literally not in the BCS national championship game. Or I don't know if it, yeah, the BCS, you weren't in the title game. It was USC and Oklahoma. Those were the two best teams at the time. You were very talented, but USC was better. You can make the argument that, oh, maybe Auburn should have took that place instead of Oklahoma, but we're not going to play revisionist history here. They were coached by Tommy Tuberville, who, you know, I talked about last week how John Gruden is probably is the most overrated head coach in NFL history. Tommy Tuberville is up there for college coaches, just so you know. But just because, I don't know, I feel like he gets so much publicity and like for what? You know, he had one really great season at Auburn, had a good tenure at Auburn, but he was very mediocre in his first time at Ole Miss. And then he was a disaster at Cincinnati and didn't do so hot at Texas Tech. A disaster with the Bearcats. But, it is what it is. But, and especially since, all these claim national titles, most of the time when they're telling this to recruits, they're not going to know. It's only the know-it-alls and the people who study the game who actually care, like people like me. But like, I don't know. I just think it's so like, why are we doing this? Especially since like, if you made the argument for like, I don't know, like 2010, even though there really wasn't anyone there, you say, oh, TCU claiming a national title in 2010 because, they did very well, but Auburn literally won the national championship that year. So, it seems very silly to me.